What's going on, guys? We are doing a brush clearing job today. I've already started. I've had to take this thing back to get fixed again, so I kind of forgot to start the video, but we've gotten a little bit of this cleared out. We're working our way from at the top of the driveway, coming down this side a little bit. I'm just cleaning it up for them because it got unmanageable. Got Josh out here. He's been feeding the dump trailer, stacking up brush, whatever's in the way, and we're trying to get cleaned up. So let's get back to it. And what I do, I always lift it up on little stuff like this so I can make sure I mulch everything down so it doesn't lay flat, because then we'll have to pick it all up if it's laying flat. Tree's about to go bye-bye. And if you saw that all this stuff was smacking this plexiglass, it's very important if you do this kind of work that you have plexiglass as a screen and not regular glass, because that'll shatter the glass in an instant. This stuff a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you guys, so I got done with the job, went up to the house to talk to the homeowner. I was like, alright, I got the part done that you wanted done. And she said, are you not doing the other part of the yard? I was like, no ma'am, the quote was for this portion, not that portion. I said, but I can do it for you. Let me go look at it and give you a price, because there's like 2 other fallen trees over there that I need to cut up and haul off. So I gave her a price on top of this one, combine the numbers so I can do it for this number. And she said, yeah, go ahead. So let me show you guys what else I have to do. So the first quote was just for up there. There's a shed going straight back, cutting from that shed line down, and there's a fence over there and straight down. But I want a little extra to be nice, and you can see the house is back in there. I mean, this whole thing was thicker than this over here actually, but I got to go probably 100 feet that way, and it's probably 200 feet down to over there. And I got to cut all this brush out, and then there's a fallen tree, I think 2 fallen trees over there, and there's some logs over there that I need to get up as well, deep in the woods. But Lord's willing, we can get this done today. So I'm gonna stop talking and get after it.
Style is the answer to everything.
anyhow, all right, so I have majority of this side cleaned out now. This attachment right here makes a massive difference. Like I said before, you know, I've gone through these before we had this equipment with chainsaws and just whacking it down. It takes forever. It's a game changer. I'm so blessed and grateful to be able to use this equipment. But Josh is running up and grabbing the chainsaws right now. What we're gonna do, I don't know if you can see them, but there are 2 trees down right here. And we're gonna get whatever's on her property, get it cleaned up and haul it off. And I'm gonna do a little more cutting over here, and then back behind, obviously you can't see, there's probably another 20 minutes, 30 minutes worth of cutting back there. And I'm just gonna go over this entire thing one more time, get it nice and mulched up and low to the ground as possible. But yeah, we're getting to it. Guys, I am back over here on the bush cleaning job. Got the machine fixed. I actually asked them for an extra part in case it breaks again, so I can just do it instead of having to drive back there. There's a shear bolt under this cover that breaks when it's under pressure, but I think they were putting the wrong bolts in there because the bolt they gave me this time was totally different than what was in it before. So I have maybe 20-30 minutes left of bush clearing or bush hogging, and it's time to pick up and clean up, and I might just run over this stuff one more time to make it look really good. But it is also in the woods, so I'm not really that worried about it looking perfect. Yeah, let's get to it. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, for some reason, this door likes to lock itself, so the key's locked inside with the windows closed. So let me run up there and grab an extra key. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for all the brush cutting I'm going to do. I'm going to run around and hit this stuff with chainsaw, you know, that's surrounding the trees and whatnot. It's like the little privets here and there. And that'll be it. I still need to clean these log piles up. There's a couple brush piles there, a little tree there, and then a brush pile up there. The homeowner actually reached out to us and said they want a tree down as well. They said they've had probably 2 or 3 tree companies out here to get an estimate for this tree to come down, but they said it was too big and too tight of a space to do. So let's see what it's looking like. There's this big girl right here. It's probably 100, 120 feet tall. I think the reason why they said, the other tree company said no, is because there's so much going over the house. But that's not an issue for us. We can get this girl down. We've worked in way tighter spaces with a lot more hanging over the house. So it's not great access at all. What would be nice is if I could take the fence down over there or right here and just use the excavator and reach in here without even having to get in, or take more fence down so I can't get in. But yeah, I'm gonna give them a quote on this guy today. Well, I just broke my GoPro mount on top of the skid steer. I had the phone angled too far forward and it grabbed this little bolt on top that's holding my phone on, and it just ripped it right off. So, back to the chest mount. Let's see here. This thing is just so bouncy. What I'm doing while I'm waiting for Josh to get back, I'm just going ahead and cleaning up all these little brush piles, taking them to the dumps, to my dump trailer. Just trying to be productive while he's gone, 'cause he's grabbing the chainsaws. I was a goofy goober, and I forgot to grab them this morning, but it is what it is. The only reason why we even need the chainsaws is just so we can cut the brush down in the dump trailer. I don't think there's really any more cutting that needs to be done in the backyard. Days I'm gonna teach Andre how to use this thing for whenever he's on a tree job with me. He can just use this. He sure does love his mini skid. I do too, but sometimes it's just a whole lot better having one of these. Like on this job, it would have sucked having the mini skid out here because the brush cutter's not as big. And this hill I'm having to go up and down right over there, it's pretty dang steep, and it just would have been a little sketchy on his mini. But this thing just handles pretty much anything you throw at it. Bite I just got. There's a certain trick to grabbing brush that a lot of people don't know. They just try and go under it and scoop it, but then they get like maybe half the pile. What you do is you get under it a little and then you rotate your bucket and you continue to move forward, and what it's doing is grabbing the first part of the brush and it's pushing it forward as you go for the backside, and it actually gets your claws over the backside. Then you go down, bite, pick up, and look, I got pretty much that entire pile. There's literally 3 sticks that I missed. Freaking mosquito got in here. try and crush that down as much as possible too, because then whenever Josh or I hop in the trailer to do some more cut down, it's already compressed pretty good. I think we've mastered cutting down that trailer, because we can fit a lot of stuff in that trailer, and it only has 3-foot walls. Level with the ground coming forward. I'm not trying to grab those logs in the back, but I might grab a couple. So it is what it is. Get under it. See, I'm under it now. So you can pick up, come back down, move forward, pick up, and rotate at the same time. You see my blade down here is actually touching the ground still. I come forward. Now it feels like I'm over them. Take a chomp. Come back. Look at that. Helps out a lot when you learn how to truly pick up brush piles and stuff. Instead of sitting there fighting it and taking multiple trips just for one pile. In this game, the tree game, efficiency is key. Otherwise, you're going to be out there for a very long time. Cleaning up, doing stuff, moving piles. So the more efficient you can be, the better. That log up some. As you can see, it's touching the back end. I thought I was over far enough, but I guess not. Oh well. It is what it is. Into the dump trailer. Come here, Branch. It's not gonna flip or anything, it's just a little sketchy sometimes. And I'm trying not to mess up their grass as much as possible right there. Kind of inevitable though. The corners of the corner of the concrete is just kind of in the way. as possible around the concrete because this thing is 12,000 pounds. It's a big old machine, man. Hop in the trailer and do some cutting. And I'm gonna go ahead and go back down or see where some more brush is to grab before I start piling more logs on, because after he cuts it, we like to put the brush first, so then the logs crush the brush down. I don't know if he cut this or not. No, he didn't. Trying to pick it up. It's kind of hard to do with this bucket. How's it going?
All right, how you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
All right. I got just a little mess across the street.
Yes, sir.
Just want to see if you can come look at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clean it up for me.
Yeah, let's go check it
ain't
out.
nothing like this.
Okay.
I can't get my stuff cranked. Can't find nobody else to do it for
I
me.
hear you. Yeah, absolutely. We can check it out.
Cleaning up my neighbors too.
Sir?
Cleaning up hers too.
No, just this one house back here. Yes, sir.
What y'all do?
Not this one, but this one.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes, sir.
Neighbors.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they just,
Y'all get rid of a lot of the trees over here across the street?
no. But we were talking about that. That was the second tree that fell on their house.
Was it second?
Yeah, she said it was the
second
second.
one.
Yeah, they said 2 trees have fallen on that house now.
I know the great big one that took out the back side of the house. Right up here along the shed.
Yeah, she's wanting me to take after that house had another tree on it. She said there's probably a 3-foot diameter tree behind her house she's wanting out now too.
Can you much blame her?
No, not at all, especially since it has a lean. It's a healthy looking tree, but you know, I can understand the worries.
It's leaning toward the house.
Yep.
50-50 shot. The wind storm's gonna come through,
Yeah.
and I got this one here is the problem. The one pine tree.
Yes, sir. Let's see here. Are you wanting the whole pine tree gone? Or what are you thinking?
What kind of price on it? Just clean it up for me.
With the whole tree.
So I'm talking like just the one that failed.
Yeah, this whole tree that
Yeah,
fell,
yes, sir.
it goes
Yes, sir.
back there probably 30 feet, it looks like. And do you want this stuff gone?
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold throw any particular price. I just want
Yeah.
roundabout.
Yeah, probably about $150 to get all this gone.
All right.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yes, sir.
We live on fixed income. Can we get you to do it while you're here?
Yeah.
And let's pay you the first of the month?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can we do that?
Yeah. Do you know Austin cuts your grass for you, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just give it to him whenever you cut your grass next, and he'll give it to me.
They cut it Sunday.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine.
You just want us to give it to him?
When is the next time he's going to come out, do you think?
I don't know. Depends on the weather.
Right. Okay. I'll talk to him, and then
You just he's got our number.
yeah.
Get him to text.
Okay, that's no problem. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What's your name? Well, the video cut out for some reason, but that guy said yes, I'm gonna help him out. He's gonna pay me later. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all the brush from the job I'm working on now, put it in the trailer, bring all the logs up here, set them on the road right up against her yard, and try and get all, as much if not all of that brush in this trailer, and then the logs on top if I can make it fit. So I only make one trip, but we'll see. Might be a 2 trip. That's okay. It's not a lot of brush, and I knew that that gentleman right there that I just got done speaking to, Mr. Billy, they were on a fixed income because my buddy that gave me this job, he cuts all these yards here, and you know, they have some troubles with money, so I tried to do it as cheap as possible for them, and I'm perfectly fine with having him pay Austin and Austin give me the money later or whatever. I'm not worried about it. Even if he never pays me, it is what it is. We're just in this game to try and help people out. All right, let's do this.
Didn't pay over the job.
Huh?
Didn't pay over the job.
Oh, I did after you left. Hey, send it up. Go ahead, brother.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunities you give us, and they just keep coming in just by your grace, God. We just ask that you continue to look over us as you have, and just let us get this job done safely and do everything in your will and in your name, God. Amen.
Amen. Always time for a prayer.
Yes, sir.
Always. All right, let's do this thing. I just smacked the crap out of my phone.
Got open air under it. Cut it, it'll sink up a little bit.
All right. I just hit the... Was I hitting the frickin'...
No, dude, it's way up.
Okay. I don't want to cut through any of that, too much dirt. I think I did hit the trailer.
Really?
Yep, look at that. Feel this. You can't
I
even,
thought we were too high up.
it's not even a point on it. That's okay. It is what it is. Happens to the best of us.
Says the best of us.
Pulled a Josh. That's what that's called. Those things are so prickly. I'm always careful when I'm grabbing these. They frickin' hurt. Ow. That one got me in the shoulder. Ow. Right in the leg, too. Oh, my face. I think that wraps it up for all the cutting. Now we're just gonna pick up by hand, take it over there, because it's the woods, it's not gonna get perfect. All right, so we are now done with the brush clearing job. Looks totally different all the way through here. Actually see the ground and walk easily back here. I'm gonna come back in a little bit for that. I'm gonna do the neighbors really quick while I'm here, then come back down, load this guy up. But this would have only taken me one day to do if the brush hog attachment didn't keep on breaking. The shear bolt kept snapping in it, but it is what it is. You know, like I said before, all these little sticks and stuff I'm not going to worry about because it's the woods, and the main focus was just get all this stuff cut down, not perfectly cleaned up. If you wanted it perfectly cleaned up, it'd be a different price point, but it's not. So, what do you think, Josh?
Pretty good, Richard.
All right. What's going on, guys? So, I just finished up, Josh and I just finished up the brush clearing job, and it's pretty cool. Not yesterday, Friday, the first day we were out here doing it, neighbor came up to us, wants 2 trees removed. And then today, another neighbor came up to us, did a little brush cleanup for him, made it quick, $150. Nothing too crazy, but still grateful for it. And then the homeowner of the house I did the brush clearing on, she has a massive white oak tree leaning towards the house that she's just deathly terrified of. And I gave her a price for it, and she said yes to it on the spot. And so we're coming back out here Friday. Gonna take down that tree, do full removal, stump grind, all the good stuff. So grateful to God for all that He provides and blesses me with day in and day out. I wouldn't be anywhere near as successful as I am without Him in my life. Just very thankful for Him and all that He's done for me. So, yep, this is a wrap for this video. Have a good one.